Hey Collective, this is Elijah the Healer 333 coming back to you guys with another video. Please like and subscribe if this information is useful for you guys. I'm in alignment, so I'm guessing you guys are in alignment as well. If you're not, then you might be coming into alignment, or this may be a video that may help you open up, right? Awaken, okay? Before we start, guys, so just going over going a little bit deeper into why I'm saying this as well, right? Spiritually, okay, right? So basically, I may be a little camera shy, right? Maybe a beginner to YouTube, but I am no beginner in the spiritual realm, okay? I've done many years of meditating, okay, praying, being one-on-one with God, okay, guys? So I'm coming at you guys authentically, okay, and I'm bearing you guys my soul, and I'm giving you guys very useful information here, rare knowledge, that's rarely spoken in public, okay? Especially in this video, I decided to go ahead and moving forward, I'm going to be going a little bit deeper into what I really know. Okay, I'm not going to say too much crazy things until maybe like a members only video or like a one-on-one, because you can't cast your pearls amongst swines, right? But just going into the deeper meaning of why you like and subscribe, or why you pay someone for their services, right? Basically, to reiterate, right? Our souls have been here for lifetimes, and I'm teaching soul recognition, higher level knowledge. Okay, you give a little and you take a little, but you don't just take. Okay, balance out your karma and the yin and yang of life by giving a like and subscribe. Okay, for information I should be charging for. This video might be a members only soon after as well. Okay, I will be speaking on ancient wisdom again that is very rarely spoken in public. Okay, moving on, I did want to share a little bit about myself as well. Okay, I was a intelligence analyst in the Air Force, and I learned a lot. I saw and learned a lot about things that I can't speak about. Okay, nothing in this video will be secret or top secret info. I will be strictly speaking on spiritual and extraterrestrial knowledge I picked up along my own spiritual journey personally, okay? Okay, a little bit more about me. I've briefed generals as well as other high-ranking officers in the Air Force on intel of different sorts, okay? That's all I can say. I think it's funny though how I used to brief, and I'm reading my cards over here while I'm not looking at you guys right now. But these are little things that I've kind of downloaded as well, and I think it's more than just a coincidence, right? I think it's funny how I used to brief high-ranking officers in the military, and now I brief chosen ones, okay? Kind of like God was preparing me. It's no longer a physical war I give intelligence on, but a spiritual war, okay? You can't tell me I'm not a leader, right? I've seen it done at the highest level, and I learned from the best, okay? If we are all one, and one is all, right? You can do it too, okay? So you may be called to start a YouTube channel. You may be called to step into leadership. Okay, you learn from the best as well. If you're here watching this channel, you probably watch channels like other tarot channels like Chosen 1144, Shia Pila, Divine Guided Chosen Starseed, etc. Right? There's a lot of great ones out there. Those are the ones that just came up. So shout out to them. They definitely helped me out with getting through things, right? Getting through alignment, getting through trials and tribulations, right? I dealt with a lot of bullying and spiritual warfare when I was in the military. It tested my faith and made me stronger. It also led to my greatest spiritual awakening. and realization of myself and others. Okay. All right. So moving on with the actual video today, guys. Go ahead and turn it over. The tarot card of the day. I'm not really sure this is a tarot card, but I shuffled and I pulled this out for the day. Okay. So this is Pamela Coleman Smith, The Untold Story. Okay. She was known by millions for her illustrations of the best-selling tarot deck in the world. The Rider-Waite Tarot Smith, right, was also a stage and customer design folklorist, poet, author, illustrator, a suffragette, if that's how you pronounce that, suffragette maybe. I may have said it right the first time, and publisher of books and broadsheets. Okay, the rest is just going deeper into the books that she's written and stuff like that, right? This is really ties in with this the energy that I was channeling. Okay, I channel a little bit less. Okay, but it's more profound. You'll see. Okay. Even these two, I had pulled the card of the day right from the Keanu deck. Stay humble. This matches up so nicely with the card of the day from the Rider-Waite, right? They literally match. Okay, they're both about reading. Okay, with the versatility of Pamela Coleman Smith, I think that I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. This video is very much about versatility, right? You may be very versatile. Okay, you may be called to be more versatile. Okay, first card out the deck. Okay, elves. All right. So you guys can see my ears here. Pretty pointy, right? People used to call me elves all the time. I used to be bullied for that. Okay. I had an ex that that was her favorite thing about me was my ears, right? And then I learned to love that about myself. So you may be going through self-love. Okay. You may be very creative. Okay. Music, writing. Okay. I'm going to pull this out so I can read it better. You may age slower than average humans and very skilled in battle, physically and psychologically, or spiritual warfare, or your magic and alchemy may be very abundant. Elves are the most versatile figures in folklore. Okay, that word folklore again, right? From this card of the day, right? From the tarot Rider-Waite. Okay. They can be a godlike warrior or a tiny household keeper. You may be someone very powerful, but very humble. Again, okay? I swear I wrote this down, okay? I wrote this down before I pulled this deck up. So a lot of the things that really trip me out, I don't even tell you guys about because I don't want you guys to think like I'm trying to beef up my readings, but I think I am just going to start just telling you guys right out the bat how psychic this stuff really is and how God really works through us, okay? Our spiritual knowledge is infinite. Don't downplay your own wisdom. Don't downplay, download, okay? I had a lot of downloads last night. I thought to pull my iPhone out, okay? Right? I was just using one phone. I was going to videotape with the iPhone, and I might do that next time. We'll see how it works out. Okay. Ancient wisdom from ancient aliens. Okay. This is a very technological reading. Okay. Extraterrestrial, spiritual. Okay. Men in Black you may resonate with the Men in Black, right? You may be protected by the Men in Black. They admire your strength and intelligence. They feel sorry for you. They feel sorry for you because they know about all the cruel experiments that you were put through, okay? They know what you do. They know what you can do. You are well known / revered in the spirit world and outside the matrix, Zion, okay? All right, you may be getting intense downloads like I've been getting lately. You have knowledge that can't be spoken out loud. It can only be felt. Alien technology again. I was led to write the O in between the L and the G on top of it and kind of make like a UFO, and now it looks like a evil eye rejector. I need to learn the word for that. Okay, I know it's that blue necklace, right? That blue thing that people wear around as necklaces, right? Maybe keychains to deflect evil eye. Okay, the feeling behind your head may get so intense, right? Those goosebumps when you pray, when you meditate. If you're on that high of a level now where you've had that Kundalini awakening, there's something pushing that's even past that, right? May get so intense that it feels like a fish, a snake, or a magnet is swimming around the back of your head. This is beyond Kundalini awakening. When you break through the matrix, okay, this level becomes available to a select few, all right? Chosen ones, a select few chosen ones after years of meditation, authentic love for God, yourself, and others, or if God deems you worthy. He may just bump you straight through, right? It's down here. Trust in your abilities and your connection to the divine. Okay? So again, trusting yourself. It's real. Okay? The way you feel, your connection to God, the way God makes you feel anointed, right? You know there's something deeper. Okay? If you're in alignment, you're seeing repeating numbers, you know what's up, okay? The universe is an intelligent technology that lives in us all. You may get goosebumps on the back of your head that turn into a more intense feeling when meditating or praying, right? Reiterating what I was saying earlier. It is intelligent technology that is connected to the universe. It is alive, and God activated it within you, okay? So you can connect to him and or through the universe. You may have stalkers that are studying you for science because of this. You may be protected heavily because of this by higher societies. Either way, you are protected by God. Okay, so they can do what they please. They can protect you. They can study you. They can try to do experiments on you, but you're protected, right? God's got you. Deja vu, maybe you may resonate with deja vu. I had a lot of deja vu, especially last night, yesterday, around 3 a.m. When you're in alignment, the universe works for you, okay? I was guided to put that for you. So something may be exactly for you, okay? All right, there's an L here on top of that T that I was guided to put there, because a lot of times I rewrite them when I mess up. I'll be guided to just put something there, then it may mean something, right? There may be love for you, okay? We're one day before Valentine's, and it also kind of looks like a 4 too on the top there. All right, there's a rhythm to it all, and the angels are always singing your song. Okay, that was a download that I had last night. Okay, rhythm, the heart of everything, from bass and music to the way you breathe, right? We were talking about that in the last video, breathing, slowing down the breathing, and the one before as well. Okay, pray for the karmics, right? They did you a favor when they decided to play a supporting role in the movie you're starring in. This is all done in spirit first, right? Forgive them and pray for their passage and alignment, if not this lifetime, the next, okay? Again, reiterating. There's a lot of reiterating in this one, okay? Pray for those that are not in alignment, okay? So that they be in alignment. If not this lifetime, the next. If roles were reversed, they do the same for you. This is all a play, and they played a part in God's grand plan to help you grow. into alignment. Right. So, right. There's I was talking about this in the last reading. There's a deeper knowing, right? And even with this one, I saw next, but I rewrote it as zero. I mean, right? And I just said zero. We were talking about zero in the last reading. We'll be talking about that again at the end here. But I said I saw next. Okay. Sometimes people say spirit said next, right? Whatever they're guided. Okay. So pray for these souls. It might be the next lifetime, or they might be next coming into alignment in this lifetime. They might be next. Okay. Maybe this lifetime, maybe the next. Just pray for them, right? Don't harp on it. Don't harp on it too long. Let God do His work. You are in alignment. Okay. You may be seeing 111, right? Triple numbers, repeating numbers, period, right? 111, 222, 333, 444, 555, etc. All right. You're one of the 144,000 chosen. 144, God's chosen. All right. Believe it. You're not seeing those numbers for no reason. Okay. Your stalkers, okay, going back to them, your stalkers need to let go of their obsession with you, okay, and become obsessed with God and their higher purpose. They are making you their God without realizing it. And Spirit said, right? God said, some do realize it and still don't care. Okay, so it's that bad now. All right, that's why you have to separate yourself, or, right, let these people go. Because it's the way you make them feel, right? That is like a drug to them. Your haters love to hate you because of this, okay? Soul recognition, okay? This is that soul recognition information that I'm giving you guys, okay? Soul recognition that their brain is confusing with the heart. Confirmation. Leaving a disconnect. This is because they are not aligned, mind, body, and spirit. Your soul attracts their soul, but their mind resents you because it hurts their heart. Because deep down they know they have to grow to be with you, and they don't believe in their self. They are afraid to get hurt again, and love hurts, especially when it is as abundant as yours, then taken away abruptly. Okay. This felt like extraterrestrial energy that I was getting with this stuff. Ancient alien information. People try to control your power because they feel weak without you. Without you, they have no purpose or no one to compete with. You must ignore them and or separate yourself from your haters and hope they find purpose through God. Okay. All right, some things may have been happening around you that were too much of a coincidence to not be true, right? God may have been guiding you to certain truths. You may have been seeing flashing lights, okay? This may have been attempts on your life, right, to unalive you. Going into you intimidate others. Okay. I wore the DMX shirt yesterday, right? When I look back at the thumbnail on my video that I did yesterday, "Walk a mile in my shoes, hurt your feet" was on there, and I had I didn't even read that shirt yet, and I was talking about, like, you may walk in other shoes, all this and that. So there's definitely some psychic stuff going on there. Okay. They know deep down that you are real. Okay, I moved that thumb right out the way as I said that. Their spirit recognizes you, but their third eye is closed. This makes them confused, right? Going back to that soul recognition and the confusion, right? The disconnect from the mind, body, and soul. They're not connected with themselves and their God and God Himself. They can't truly connect with anyone else. It's either they're a slave or they're a master to someone. Okay, because they want you to be a slave to them, right? Because it makes them feel powerful. Because there's no mind-body connection, right? They think they hate you, but their soul knows you and loves you in the spirit world. Okay. So remember that. Yeah, it's all love. It's all really peace and love at the end of the day. It's just illusions. Okay. Narcissist. Okay. Maybe dealing with narcissists. All right. Chosen ones are a power source for narcissists, energy vampires. You may attract them to you with your good nature and honesty. Okay. And other attributes, right? They will become stronger without you. If you assist the narcissist, they will never learn. It hurts sometimes, but leaving is the kindest thing you can do for them and yourself. Okay? So taking yourself out of the equation, right? For people that you're always doing favors for, you're keeping them weak. They have to find a way for themselves. It's truly love. They may look at you as the worst person in the world because you're not helping them. But you're truly, truly trying to get them to find themselves, okay? Especially after you help someone over and over and over and there's no give and take, right? Going back to that give and take from the beginning of the video, right? Asking for you guys to like and subscribe, please, right? If I'm giving you good knowledge, and I know I've been a little bit less confident than I usually am because this is something new for me getting on YouTube, but knowledge can come from the most foolish person in the world. God can work through anyone. So he's working through me, and I said it here first. All right. They are programmed by generations of trauma. They have to do the work and find themselves through God and self-love. Okay. You're getting stronger, right? I feel it, you feel it. You're getting stronger every day, spiritually, mentally, physically. They made you stronger. They made you stronger, okay? And God was using them the whole time, the same way he uses and guides you through alignment, okay? It's a little bit uglier writing, but it is what it is. Okay, call your energy back, right? We're talking about the karmics a lot. It's okay to do sometimes, right? You may think about them here and there, right? You're human. But we also have an alien aspect about ourselves now because we understand Christ consciousness, right? Godhood, godliness. There are times in the Bible and the Quran, the Torah, when God had to be pretty ruthless, right? So people wouldn't understand it. How you could be so, I don't want to say cruel because it's really not cruel, right? If you're taking yourself out of an equation to help others, to truly help others at the end of the day, right? But it's really just a ruthlessness, right? Or a realness that you understand, okay? All right, so heading into the very end of this message, okay? So yesterday, I picked out this card right here, and I was guided to write this circle around the 3 zeros. Going back into it, what does it look like to you guys? Bread. It looks like that to me, okay? Bread, okay? You may be coming into a lot of zeros, a lot of money in the bank, right? Or the bread and wine of Jesus may resonate with you, okay? I was thinking about that. I thought about bread first, right? Bread, right? Breaking bread at the table, right? Bread and wine, and then I was like, wait, no, it's zeros as well, right? Money, okay? So you may be coming into a lot of money soon, all right? So again, guys, that's the whole reading, okay? Going back into these cards of the day, right? Matching colors, both reading. You may be guided to read. You may be guided to write books. You may be guided to just be versatile, right? Keanu Reeves is an action, right? He can go crazy on film, but people just see him out in public just relaxing, having his day, right? Pamela Coleman Smith, hope I'm pronouncing her name right. She was very versatile, right? L's, right? To begin it, very versatile. You may be called to be very versatile again, right? Going back to the beginning of the video, calling the energy back, okay? From the world, from money and all that. That's why that was at the end of this reading, okay? We started out with knowledge, right? All right, guys. So to end the video, thank you guys for being here. Yeah, we got this, okay? Stay strong. You're getting stronger every day. And y'all stay blessed. Y'all have a blessed day and much love.